Hello, and welcome to our conversation about the diverse classroom. We're going to discuss today how can we encourage diversity, respect, and tolerance for all the differences that we have in our classroom. As you know, your classroom is a very diverse situation. We have students of different race, they've got different cultural backgrounds, different ethnicities. There's students of different religion. We have to remember that while we cannot teach religion in a public school, it is important that we never stop a student from engaging in their own faith or displaying their own faith. And finally, you need to consider that you may have gay, straight, transgender students, and all of these students inside your classroom are entitled to safe and equitable educations. Why does it matter if we teach this? Well, let's look at America. We have achievement gaps among many different races. We have come a very long way, but we continue to be a divided society. More than 60% of LGBT students feel unsafe in school, and we know that students who feel unsafe can't learn. Finally, hostilities throughout the world involving religion have risen since 2007. What can you do as a teacher? Model tolerance. Learn about the differences. Be respectful of them. Teach tolerance to your students. Teach about different religions. Teach about different ethnicities. Take the fear out of the differences among your students. Finally, look inward. Everybody has biases inside of themselves. We need to search for our own and seek to overcome them. Now let's think about the classroom. What can we do with our students? How can we incorporate cultural diversity into our everyday classroom? First of all, get to know students and their families. Home life significantly impacts all of your students. Your multicultural students may have something interesting to teach you. Invite their families in, have them fill out a questionnaire, call and get to know them. Make sure your students and their families feel welcome. Another thing you can do is make sure that you're using representative media. It's important to choose books and videos that represent other cultures, other different types of families, incorporate flags from other cultures. Think about all of the different things that your students may have in their lives and see if you can find a way to incorporate it to normalize it in your classroom, make it not such a scary difference for the other students. Finally, include diversity as a lesson. Think about your social-emotional learning. Make mindful lessons about diversity and inclusion. Talk to them about respecting others. You can build empathy and understanding for others this way, and it's very important to do that in your students. We can change the world. We need to keep that in mind. Cultural diversity doesn't have to be something we ignore or are afraid of. We can build a better school climate and promote equality by acknowledging and celebrating the differences among our students. As a teacher, it's important that you understand that everybody has a right to a free and fair education, and nobody should feel unsafe in their school classroom. Thank you for coming, and thank you for listening.